The chopper.
Everybody know, man. You hear, you watching, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
The chopper.
Oh, one of them, like a Ritz, you know, like a nice Ritz.
Yeah. Like a nice
Ritz.
The chopper.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? It's your boy, Coach Lee. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. We are 3 days away from the weekend. 3 days away from the weekend. Back at it like we're mad at it. Man, we got a great crew line up in here. Great show line up in here for you today. We got the crew up in here ready to entertain you, strain you, and all the other good stuff. Man, let's get the guys up in here that they in the background ready to rock and roll right off the bat. My man looking like he ready to beat up a side of beef. Just throw the goddamn towel. Let's get my man up in here. Meta, what?
Hello, how you doing, everybody? It's Tuesday. Chop up. My eyes ain't crying. We chopping onions, chopping up. Interesting topics, interesting conversation. You know, debate. You know, whatever you want to do with it. How you doing? First off, Coach.
Chilling, man.
Let's go. Always go Cowboys, regardless of the circumstance, baby. We gonna ride. We gonna push. Hopefully, before Coach is gone. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Just the chop up here. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me emotional. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you're doing good, man. I didn't catch you because the comment went through. So, hey, got a full house tonight. You know, we got Michelle Tanner in the building, DJ Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Jesse. You know, we got the crew here. So we going to bring in number one, my man. I hope you warm like me right now because it's been a cold day out in Massachusetts, man. My guy, Chile.
Here we go. No, it is definitely
Man, steady putting salt in the wound.
That's not just my new sign-on. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's up, brother? How you day, man?
It's cold. Colder than a motherfucker.
Whew. Y'all used to this?
We are. That don't make it better.
Don't make it better. What's going on, man? Hey, got the Hall of Fame in the building, man. Shout out to Chris. Right, officially a Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call you Hall of Fame.
You talking Hall of Fame shit?
Let's go with you. All day. Hey, I said we had a full house, right? I said we had Michelle Tanner, DJ Stephanie, Uncle Jesse. We have everybody in the crib tonight. We got Kimmy coming from next door. We got it here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna continue here and bring in my guy.
Oh, them Kimmy.
I think his name's changed again tonight to Short punters?
It's a reference from the last show.
It's a reference from our last show last night. So bring my guy in. Formerly known as Jake. You know what I'm saying? From State Farm. What's going on, you brother?
Yeah, it's the villain, Jake the Flake, all the above. I'm here, I'm there. All around. It's Tuesday. Turn up on them titties Tuesday. You already know how it is.
Turn up on them titties.
Yo, man.
So we here tonight, man. Everybody, if you're not, accustomed to the chop up, man, we bring interesting facts to the table. We eat on them. We discuss them. We laugh at them. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate everybody that tunes in on the daily on the Tuesday. Because there's a lot of interaction. So let's keep that going. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. STWF TV on YouTube. Subscribe. Doesn't have a 0.99 next to it. So support's free. So ride out, man. If you're on Facebook, tap in. You're on Twitch, tap in. Share it on multiple platforms. You know what I'm saying? Tap the hell in.
How you want more? You get the one, don't you? It's Hall of Fame. You're there. There's no more. You can't go further.
He wants the WWE one. You know what I'm saying?
You can't pull over
anymore. You basically referee.
Can't pull over anymore.
Yes, McDonald's is coming out with the double Big Mac sandwich. So let me talk about that real quick because I've seen that. That's very interesting. How
where did this even come from?
Every fast food company. No, this is kind of a icebreaker because I'm thinking I've seen that, Chris, and I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't really think I would talk about it tonight. So we're gonna spend a couple minutes on it.
How dare
Big Mac's already a double.
No. They're coming out with the times 2.
What are you? It's what you're doing math. It's easy. You just double whatever you thought was before.
So in my mind, the restaurant industry, we went through in our era, you know what I'm saying, the Super Size Me documentary and the whole we're gonna take the volume size out and things like that. But
That's stupid.
it seems as if they're trying to get back into it without even saying it. So this right here is what Chris was mentioning, you know, what's coming to McDonald's, you know, in the next couple months.
When you
Who's gonna grab one?
When you bite that thing, it should go, here we go. Every time you bite it, that thing's with you.
I swear, we swing hot chicken places and other places, man. There's a lot of, you know, like Mama said, bigger heart attack. You know what I'm saying? What the restaurants are consistent of, man, and they've been consistent of it. But when you walk down a block and you see a hot chicken spot every block, literally hot chicken. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. I'm for it. Make America unhealthy again.
Make America unhealthy again. Make the budget right again. Big Mac's $2.50 again. You know what I'm saying? Where he's come from. But yeah, Chris, man, that was great, man, to bring that in because you know, a little icebreaker for us, you know, before we get into the prime of the show tonight.
Even our icebreakers are made of beef.
Icebreaker, you love food, so you know at the same time, man, excellent. God bless.
We like to eat.
Fellas.
Oh man. That's
Fellas,
that's
man.
good icebreaker, man.
Yeah,
man. I got it.
It's Tuesday, so food had to happen, and we just, you know. Now we got it out the way. We don't even have to go back to it if we don't need to. We don't have to revisit food for the day. Let's just change the commercial. Which will happen.
Some point we are. Maybe not tonight.
What are these topics today, though? What we got going?
We got going. Hey, do you think at all any of the playoff games had conspiracy in it?
Sure, why not? Why not? I feel like, will you drinking hot chocolate? I should be.
Should be drinking some hot chocolate.
That's a good question. I just found like, yeah, you know what? Solid point.
I know everyone here thinks it's
going on, Nate.
Jake's number one right now.
What?
Nate, we need some kangaroos up here.
In the day, or the time, or the year.
But in all, man, looking through, you know, everybody, you know, side nicknames me, you know, the conspiracy guy. You know, I like conspiracies. I like to make my own, you know.
It's a conspiracy that Jake won the fucking thing. That's what's a conspiracy.
Yeah. Conspiracy I did not mention, you know what I'm saying? I did not have my mind. Shout out to you, Jake, for winning that. You know what I'm saying? You started the season strong, you fell off, but to come back and win it, man, was outstanding. Appreciate everybody, you know, taking their full throttle every week to make picks. You know, I play in pick'em leagues with other guys, and I be missing picks. So I'm good to have the show with you guys because at least I know my act is gonna have to make a pick every week and be consistent, and my record is gonna be what it is because I fully participated. So that's what I got this year. You know,
I'm in a pool. I finished like 15th, 30th. Like, yeah, it's pretty average. About as mid as it gets.
But it was a conspiracy that Jake came back and won. It was a couple of conspiracies on that. You know, maybe Jake wasn't here a few times live to pick and things like that.
He said maybe. We're all friends here. He wasn't here.
Ultimately, the conspiracy theory, you know what I'm saying, was in fact not true because, you know, Jake did put his picks in on some days we didn't know. You know, actually the last few weeks, coach was like, hey, Jake, where's your picks at? We don't see him in the message thread. But we
I got to go back and pin him because all y'all do is talk.
Mm-hmm. It's how you say all y'all. It's usually me and you. I don't even know how you try to put that
in the wee hours of the morning.
I go ghost mode to the end of the week.
Absolutely. So tonight we're gonna open up the chop up. Shout out to the Reader's Digest on 12 conspiracy theories that actually turned out to be true.
No tinfoil hat needed.
So let's get it in.
Yeah. The other Will was cheating.
Will and I have experienced with conspiracy, lead GM making changes on the slide. Yeah, I hate that shit. That shit's whack.
And he's not here to defend himself because he don't watch the show. So fuck him.
We're gonna try to tag him and bring him on. Somebody tag that man. What's going on, Daryl? Of course you feel great. Of course you feel amazing. You're a Chiefs fan now. You watch my Cowboys lose.
He said you're a Chiefs fan now. I heard that. He said
we already knew you was following up, Daryl. That's why I was with you. I knew what you would say. Just blaze. You know what I'm saying? Just came in blazing, huh? Came in blazing. Shooting already. Ain't even stick me up first. Just straight shot me. Ain't give me a chance in life.
Cheating ass will.
But yeah, man, let's get through this, man. Number one on the list of conspiracies that actually turned out to be true, labeled "I'm not crazy, you are crazy." Yeah, it's a conspiracy of silence. We're not saying that every cuckoo banana thing you hear is legitimate. We're just saying that the case sometimes these 12 theories were to be crazy to be true until they weren't. So actually wasn't the first one. It's just a warm-up for you guys. Number two, which is number one, the Dead Baby Project. Laughing at crazy conspiracy theories is good fun until they turn out to be true. Take the conspiracy surrounding the Project Sunshine, for example. In the wake of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the U.S. government commenced a major study to measure the effects of nuclear fallout on the human body. Conspiracy. The government was stealing dead bodies to do radioactive testing. And the truth was that the government was stealing parts of dead bodies because they needed young tissue. They recruited a worldwide network of agents to find recently deceased babies and children, take samples, even limbs, each collected without notification or permission of the more than 1,500 grieving families.
Then it's dark.
Yes.
Fucked up.
I always wondered, like,
America.
how the process of babies, obviously you know what happened, you got to do, to have a baby born, but how the hell can you make a baby in this world? Like, how the hell am I really in this world? Like, I always just think that, like,
you want the birds and the bees talking? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
the birds and the bees and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's raw that they were doing that. Just radioactive. Ooh, the Dead Baby Project.
This is how they make new babies when people die.
How do you motivate anybody to work on this project when that's its name? It's just, all right. This is the first meeting of the Dead Baby Project. Thank you guys for coming. We have snacks in the back.
we have snacks.
Hey, man. Hey, just stand next to Planned Parenthood.
Wow. The awards is going.
This is out quick.
Hey, listen here.
Oh, we can. I heard this.
Is that the number one place for it?
Dead Baby Debrief. I forget what comedian was. I'm trying to find out, but there's a comedian. Oh, I think it was Mark Maron. He said we could do a whole lot with the whole abortion thing if we just rebrand. He was like, we shouldn't call them abortion clinics. We should call them angel factories.
Hey, that's a strong opinion, but that's agreeable.
He said we should call them angel factories.
But no, man, hey, if you're making babies in the world, keep them, man. That's all I would say on that, man. That Baby Project. If you're a part of the program, man, I don't know. Maybe that's your way of life, but surely isn't mine. Number two on the list: bad booze. Who's ever had bad booze?
I mean,
if you ever underage drink, it's bad booze. You drink with it, get your hands on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to see somebody say no in the comments.
Anything in a plastic, anything in a plastic container is.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Not fun.
The face of jungle juice.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
During Prohibition, the government poisoned alcohol to keep people from drinking. The truth, conspiracy theory, almost always suggest the government is behind it all, which everybody thinks with everything the government's involved. And they were right. Again, manufacturers in industrial alcohol have been mixing the product with dangerous chemicals for years prior to prohibition. And in between 1926 and 1933, federal government pushed manufacturers to use stronger poison to discourage the bootleggers from turning the alcohol into moonshine. That didn't stop the bootleggers or their customers. By the end, more than 10,000 Americans have been killed by tainted booze. Limiting alcohol is a health advice doctors can agree on, but these 11 health controversies still divide people. Hey, Ric Flair's still living in this world, and ask him his booze story.
You know what's crazy about this? I think initially when they first did it, I think it only killed. Well, I say only. I think about 2,000, between 2,000 and 4,000 people either got sick or died, and they said they need to amp it up, as you know, as your statement said, so it can knock off more people.
Yeah. Isn't that what they were doing in DR? They were at the resorts in DR. They were doing some shit with the alcohol that was killing them. Yeah.
See,
careful.
See, I travel.
I mean, if you're not safe at a DR resort, you're not safe anywhere. Yeah.
So it's better off to say I should just start making my own liquor.
India.
That'll probably kill me. Shit, so.
Get you a little still in the back, a little moonshine still.
Getting in, man. Hey.
Boston man blows up apartment.
Have you some boots tonight, fellas?
Lynn resident.
Liquid lightning.
They're still finding pieces of a Lynn resident. It's making moonshine, apparently.
Right on, man. Number 4 on the conspiracy list. The first lady who ran the country.
Yep,
interesting.
I remember this.
Conspiracy: a stroke-branded President Woodrow Wilson, incapable of governing, and his wife superiorly stepped in. The truth: Wilson did suffer a debilitating stroke towards the end of the presidency, but the government felt it was in the country's best interest to keep it quiet. The public didn't learn about the stroke for months, which at the time his wife, Edith Wilson, was making most executive decisions. Despite Miss Wilson claiming that she acted only as a steward, historians who have analyzed the Wilson term in the office confirmed that for well over a year, Miss Wilson was effectively president. Hey, man, listen. Females that are there, first ladies, all better be trying to be the president. Listen here. Because your husband may need some help sometimes. Your wife, you got to be there. So, is it really a conspiracy?
Well, at the time it was, and then we found out it was true. That's what I'm saying. That's what this list is. Things
no, I know what that is, but in terms of the conspiracy, what I'm saying in terms of like, hey, the first lady, you know, even though you know it's like crazy, like damn, she was really like holding it down for him. But in all for future first ladies, y'all better hold it the hell down. And that's probably why Hillary, you know, that's why probably Bill was running off on Hillary because Hillary wasn't handling her biz. But then you wanted to run for presidency 20 years later.
That is not what I thought that statement was going to go.
Yeah, I had no idea where that was going. I was so scared.
He going to say that running the country. Yeah.
Hey, so, in all, man,
my man was trying to pardon the play. I see you. You're trying to pardon the play.
643? If you know, you know. She was like Ike Turner in the White House.
Yeah.
Get him.
That's funny.
We get real here with number 5.
One way to say it, yeah.
Government mind control. And yeah, you're living in this life in this era. If you're living in this era, you see this. The CIA, which this is a conspiracy here. The CIA was testing LSD and other hallucinogenic drugs on Americans in a top secret experiment on behavior modification. The truth. The program was known as MK Ultra, and it was real. And the CIA started by using volunteers and novice Ken Kesley as one of the notable subjects, but the program had soon began dosing people without their knowledge. MK Ultra left many victims permanently mentally disabled. Don't miss as well 11 controversial medical theories that are actually true. And theories also lead to different theories. Like this is something that you can do for weeks in terms of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I can even open this up tonight. CIA, crack Instagram and AIDS. Hey, crack Instagram $40 in AIDS.
Yep. So this is one of those cool conspiracy theories that, well, not really cool for them, but it's cool in the fact that it was thought to be just a theory. Then we found out it's true, and now the theory still continues because we don't know exactly who they did it to, and that's where the conspiracy theory is
sitting right next to you right now.
Yeah,
that part right there.
Or they could have been the third person added to this podcast who often has lists. No, but yeah. So What was it? Who's the dude from the 70s who was cutting babies out? Manson. Manson was one of the MK Ultra guys.
Oh, was he?
He was. Yeah, that's it. A lot of people don't know that. He was one of the.
I did know that.
Yeah, I think I brought it up before, but we might have just glossed over it because we were just doing so much. But Manson was one of the MK Ultra guys. They and they also think that not only was he one of them, but then he had done it so much with them. They had done it to him so much that he then learned how to do it, and that's why he was able to build the cult that he was the way he did. Because he learned like master class, because it had been done to him.
Josh Austin is Patient X. Shout out to my man Josh, dog. Shout out to my man.
You were Resident Evil on that, man.
Keep things alive, man.
Hey, not even here catching strays.
That's messed up. Hey, but to be fair, that's not a podcast. That's a Brighton straight right there. That's from the block. Yeah, to catch that one.
So we go from government mind control and all these different color pills that are giving me dizzy, so many colors, to the Dalai Lama's impressive salary. The conspiracy: Dalai Lama is a CIA agent. The truth, perhaps the reason why Lama is smiling in all those photos, has something to do with the six-figure salary pulled down from the U.S. government during the 1960s. According to the declassified intelligence documents, he earned $180,000 in connection with the CIA's funding of the Tibetan resistance to the tune of $1.7 million per year. The idea was to disrupt and hamper China's infrastructure.
What?
Hey.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's a long-standing one too. Dalai Lama on the tape.
My man, listen here. Is he still? I don't want to find out what happened exactly to him, man. When he did pass, or if he not passed. I don't know what this guy's living situation is, but CIA agent. Yeah, CIA agent. You getting creamed. Somebody was getting your ass. Somebody was going to get your ass.
He lives in the projects. That shit's great.
Fidelis. He was like, hold on. You don't like Fidelis, yo? Yo, dude, what's that dude's name that used to live in the hood, dog? The Asian dude. Hey, yo.
He just said he looked like a random Asian dude.
Nah, I forgot the dude's name. Oh, man. Listen here.
Where did he? That was in the 60s, you say?
Yes.
There's multiple Dalai Lamas, by the way.
There's multiple. You said?
Yeah, there's more than one.
It's a lot of money, man.
It's a title. It's like,
y'all, hold on. Y'all could niggas better start using the VPN.
Yeah, it's a title like James Bond or.
That's Bernard.
Hold on. I was telling a few of my kids at my job. I'm telling my kids, about the story about the nigga guy that played football. And they were like, really? What?
No one
believe you. So I had to watch the YouTube. They were in tears.
That's funny.
Let's roll on, man. The conspiracy list, man. Chris, man. We know what Bill Clinton said. We hear number 7. John Lennon was under government surveillance. The FBI was spying on former Beatle John Lennon, which was a conspiracy. The truth is, crazy conspiracy theories regarding celebs are always interesting, and this one is most certainly true. Like many counterculture heroes, Lennon was considered a threat. Anti-war songs like "Give Peace a Chance" didn't exactly in their former Beatles John Lennon to the Nixon administration. NPR reported in 2010 and 1971 the FBI put Lennon under surveillance, and the Immigration and Neutralization Service tried to deport him a year later. He is one of 13 celebrities, that people say, watched by the FBI, man. You know what I mean? A lot of, you got the hip-hop pop police. You know all them people, man. It don't matter what genre you're in, man. The police is on somebody in that genre. Listen here.
Yeah, but when it's rap, they just on RICO charges.
Benny the Butcher I had an interview a couple weeks, like within the last couple weeks, and he was saying that the Buffalo SBI is all on him. Meanwhile, he's talking about today, Taylor Swift, tapping when you get in. And he wondered why the FBI is ass.
It's a crazy conspiracy theory. Will still don't have me on Facebook. Chris is hilarious.
Listen here. But hey, what y'all feel, man? John the GOAT, though. Shout out to my man, John.
Lennon.
Get it in. Number 9. Is this a conspiracy theory? Nah, but we'll read it anyway. We'll go through it. No, I'm sorry. I was on to the one before this one, but that next one is interesting. We'll get to that. The government is spying on you. Well, actually, this one too. With the advances in technology, the government is using its vast resources to track citizens, which is a conspiracy. The truth is, in 2016, government agencies sent 50,000 just about requested user data to Facebook, and about 28,000 to Google, 9,000 to Apple, according to the Electronic Frontier Foundation, a major nonprofit organization that defends civil liberties in the digital world and advises the public on matters of the internet privacy. You've heard that your computer camera could use to be spied on you as well.
For those who didn't see the beginning of this list, the list is things that used to be considered conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. That's what this is. So yes, you're right. They are all true because that's what the list is.
That's the list. Now people are just snitching on themselves for free. Hey, a lot of people snitching on themselves for free, man. Man, listen here. But ultimately, it costs a price, man, to be a snitch. Over your head.
Not really. 6ix9ine doing great.
So he's not. Shit here. Listen here. I always have a theory dream, man. Hey, you can run, but you can't hide. It don't last forever. But hey, 6ix9ine, hey, doing good for yourself. Stay over there where you at.
Sound like a contract killer.
Number 9 here. Big Tobacco knew that cigarettes cause cancer.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yes, definitely. The conspiracy for decades, it was tobacco companies buried evidence that smoking is deadly. The truth is, in the 1950s, research was showing an indisputable statistic link between smoking and lung cancer, but it wasn't until the 1990s that Philip Morris, the nation's largest cigarette maker at the time, even admitted that smoking could cause cancer. Yeah, we knew that. Then as life went on, you know, the advertisement started going down. But, you know, obviously people still smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes, you know, you go in the store, cigarettes is probably one of the first 3 things taken in your store in the morning. So what's the first 3 things you take from a store? Coffee, cigarettes, lottery ticket?
Well, we see what
we don't say gas
in your life.
I'm just speaking on general.
Yeah. I guess. Well, depends on what store we're talking about.
I don't do anything to snitch on myself on. I don't do anything. I'm a cool guy. I don't do anything crazy.
We wouldn't have auto tune if you know, you know.
Wow. Pimp them bitches.
Nate, you're funny for that, man. Hey, man, if I do, man, listen here, I'm gonna stop snitching on myself. Shh, be quiet. If you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Hey, listen here. Number 10, fake battle, real war. The conspiracy was in August of 1964, the Gulf of Tonkin incident was fake to provoke American support for the Vietnam War. The truth was, by the time that news was reached by the ears of Americans, the facts surrounding the North Vietnamese attack on American naval ship Maddox was already fuzzy. The classified intelligence documents have since revealed that the Maddox had provided support for South Vietnamese attacks on nearby island and that the North Vietnamese were responding in kind, according to the U.S. Naval Institute. The event opened the floodgates for direct American military involvement in Vietnam.
Yeah. So we false flagged the battle that got us into a war. Not the first time we've done this. Not the last time.
Not the last. Not about to say that. Not the last. It keeps going in circles. It's kind of how shit starts for the most part.
9/11.
You give it too much.
What happened? I was watching the game. I don't know what you're talking
about. Oh! I thought you said 9/11.
9 for 11 from the field.
Okay. Yes, sir. Number 11. There is alien evidence in the American Southwest. Conspiracy. E.T. is buried in the desert of New Mexico. The truth? This one is real. The Atari video game E.T. the Extraterrestrial failed so miserably that the company buried unknown cartridges in a desert landfill.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's good.
The worst game ever.
Wait, what do you think we meant? Real aliens in New Mexico? Not yet anyway. Hell no. But there's aliens. Area 51. If you know, you know.
Bob Lazar. Go talk to Bob Lazar. Watch his story.
You don't have a chance, you got to go check out Roswell. It's a great, interesting city.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they monetized the whole situation, so it's hilarious from what I hear.
It is. It's a whole cult-like atmosphere.
Yeah. One of us.
You riding here, number 12 comes out of Canada. That's Canada tried to develop gaydar. The conspiracy here is the Canada government was so paranoid about homosexuality that developed the gaydar machine. The truth is, it really happened in the 60s. The government hired a university professor to develop a way to detect homosexuality in federal employees. He came up with the machine that measured pupil dilatation in response to same-sex erotic imagery. The Canadian government used it to exclude or fire more than 400 men from civil service, the military, and the Mounties. In the Mounties! The American government is just as guilty with these. Wow.
Yo, them boys were so far in the closet, they built a lab in there and tried to get rid of everybody. Like, that's crazy.
Imagine how Canada is now today.
It is wild that they did that. Come on, man.
Hey, Sean, you knew about this, Sean?
Sleever. He got fired. He's moving
still on here?
Sleever, they fired him.
They fired my man. What you say, Coach?
I was asking. He was in here earlier.
Was he?
Oh, he left. He knew that was coming up.
It was coming.
Yeah.
Shit.
Conspiracy. He knew.
And here, man, the last conspiracy theory, man, that's supposed to be true is the Illuminati and the U.S. government. But somebody did ask today, if the Illuminati's real, how come the Dallas Cowboys have won a Super Bowl? But that was kind of funny, man, as I lead to this, man. The conspiracy is a secret society that rules the world. The Illuminati and the U.S. National Security Agency are in cahoots. The truth is, we're here to tell you that a link does in fact exist, or, of course, that link is actually a hyperlink. If you type Illuminati backwards, into a web browser, you will land on the NSA website. Click the link if you dare. Rumor has it that the elite society includes tons of famous personalities, actors, actresses, performers. Meanwhile, the royal family is in a league of their own.
It just sounds like an easy way to get yourself flagged.
Yeah. We don't want to get flagged here, man. We just reading the conspiracy theories, man, that, came to be true. But we ain't trying to dig all in that shit. We trying to survive. So, fellas, ladies, everybody, appreciate you guys, man, tuning in to the lovely first segment here, man, on the chop up. Nobody cried. We here.
Slide to the left.
So, was there anything on this list that y'all felt like shouldn't have been on here, or anything that we did mention on this that should be on here?
So this is where we get flagged. Okay.
Let's go.
Just making sure.
I have stayed quiet for a reason.
I think Cat Williams' interview, the beginning of the month. You know what I'm saying?
What I told everybody, I'm like, look, when Cat did all that, I'm like, he either got a book coming out or a tour coming out. I promise you, and he about to go on tour right now.
He already on tour.
Yeah, he on tour, and he got a it's like the bigger part of it, and he got a special coming out.
Ain't nobody messing with him because he ain't got a tour out here. He ain't touring out here, so forget you, Cat. Cat, I like what you did, man, but man, forget you, dog, because you ain't coming to the beam, man. Kevin Hart come to the beam. Hold on, Kevin Hart coming to Medford. Where you coming, Cat?
I think he's
Where
gonna
you
be
at,
here in
Cat?
March.
You
Hey,
a Mark.
Yeah, Kevin going to Medford. That kind of was his point, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but he's been to the, but he's
white
at
ass
the Garden.
white ass town.
He's at the Garden.
He come to the hood. I mean, he came to the Garden. No, that's
He
because
Garden a few
it's the
times.
Garden. No, yeah, it's the Garden.
So do y'all think that? So he got what? I think the last time I saw, they had like what 24 million views in like 6 or 7 days or something like that.
Uh
huh. It came out right about the time the Epstein list was being talked
about. The list
about.
came out. Yeah. Yeah, the list came out.
I found the timing kind of ironic.
I mean, what that is though, I think the list tag. Well, you're right because the list was kind of delayed. So was that interview before the list came out? Yeah.
It don't even matter what. It's just more about distracting from.
Yeah, distraction, absolutely. But I was trying to figure out because I know people were saying it's supposed to come out on this date, and then it kind of delayed himself, and then you heard even the Rogers and the Jimmy Kimmel shit come before the list.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, conspiracies all around, man.
Interesting.
Thought it was funny that Rogers pointed that out, but then Rogers became a distraction from the list as well.
Yes, which we knew he would.
That was a weird.
That's the Aaron way. The Aaron way.
I think
Rogers is a lizard.
Yeah, all of these have been proven, which is why I just tell people don't automatically like dismiss people who believe in certain conspiracy theories, because like a lot of these end up coming out true, and at one point there's always somebody saying, "Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's stupid. That's stupid," and then we find out shit like this whole list was in the same exact lane as like a 9/11 or the World Banks. It was all in the same lane until it was proven, and it just takes time. That's all.
It does.
Hey, it's all fine and dandy as long as it's not coming from Alex Jones.
Yeah, except even Alex was right about a bunch of shit. He's wrong about a bunch of shit too, but he was right about a bunch of shit. So
you can't totally, like Will just said, you can't just totally discount some of that stuff. I think we had mentioned earlier, somebody in the comments did talking about the CIA and crack back when the rappers first started talking about that. Everybody like, these are dumb rappers. They don't know what they're talking about until it came out and it was true. And Ollie North walked away, ended up being the director of the NRA and all that stuff.
Yep.
Because I was thinking the concept, not that I have any experience with cooking crack, but I always thought that's a pretty intricate process that
chemistry.
You can't convince me that somebody just in the mountain somewhere just figured it out.
Shit, man. Listen, Nate said something a few moments ago.
The funniest thing happened when I put this baking soda in this water here.
Oh, hold on. Listen here.
You never guess.
Listen here. I can't be talking on the cast about that, but I'll tell you a funny story. Right? Well, fucking. That revolves about everything y'all just fucking said.
Do tell.
Maybe not though.
Hey yo.
Because this sounds like one of these situations.
Yes, exactly. Listen here. I said to myself, listen, I don't really tell. I used to tell a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a part of life, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't throwing nobody out. The rock candy of amnesia.
The rock candy. Oh yeah, that's funny.
So who got it on? Who's following up here on the chop up tonight?
What you got something, Coach? What was yours, Coach?
I do. Hold on. I already got my topic for next week. Just came in my head.
What is it? I want to know. Tell me in the
private. Hey, I want to can somebody message me? Anybody that's watching this tonight? Anybody that has a topic that you want to be discussed next week? Let me know, and you can keep it between me and you, and I'll throw it at the show next Tuesday.
They said I'm taking credit for your work.
I'll let them know who it's from. I'm not gonna let y'all know as soon as the person lets me know. I'm gonna let y'all know Tuesday who in fact hit me up and who I chose.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Interesting.
So, what would you classify as a cult movie classic?
A movie. So It's weird because I feel like the number one thing that has to happen is it had to have bombed when it first came out. Like it had, no one cared, and then became huge, maybe even for another generation or just for, I don't know, maybe not the movie going crew or the next wave of people. I don't know, but it definitely has to not do well when it first comes out and no one care about it, and then suddenly everyone loves it.
True.
Meaning, yeah. Will tagged on to and for me that kind of fits me because I'm a guy that doesn't really tune into stuff, and most of the time I don't is because I think it's whack, and then I tune in later on.
Yeah.
And a few things that I've experienced where I'm like, oh shit, and then you experience when you look at it when it came out, when you're like, oh,
Okay, that's fair. Jake, is he still on there? Jiggity Jake?
Yes, I am.
What about you?
I'd say a film that never dies. Just like, obviously, films stay around forever when they come out, but just one that's constantly talked about.
Okay. I think all of y'all are right. I looked it up on the Oxford Languages. A cult classic is considered as something, typically a movie or book, that is popular or fashionable among a particular group or section of society.
Mm-hmm.
So, right off the bat, Daryl already hitting this up. So Hellraiser is a classic, cult classic. I would agree. My favorite cult classic for me, I guess considered a cult classic, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird now, though, because all his movies became that. He has a cult following. So whatever he touches, it kind of happens like that. But you're right, because for me, it's Pulp Fiction, which is the same exact situation.
Yep.
They're the same movie, just telling a different story. Same universe, all of it.
And mine will forever be Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, The Room's definitely culty.
Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, that's mine. Dazed and Confused will always be my favorite one.
Yeah. And that's a different lane of culty, but definitely a cult classic. Kill Bill. Yeah.
For me, it came in college. Waiting. The movie Waiting.
There's a movie Waiting?
Yes.
To Exhale?
No, Waiting. The movie. Oh, I can't exhale. Not here tonight though. Not on the show. Oh,
bad dad joke, but it worked.
But yeah, man, Waiting, man.
Got me.
I seen it a few times. I'm like, and then one day of getting booted as hell and tuning into it, man. Y'all can watch that like once a week.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yep.
I've never seen this movie. I might have to watch this.
Waiting. Yep. Restaurant Life. Yo, it is funny as hell.
Also, the other dude who's in it, John Daly.
Looked it up. Okay.
John Francis Daly. He's responsible for a lot of shit that I like too. He was on Bones.
Huh. I like where's mine? Ooh, mama would love that. You know what I'm saying? He talking language over there.
We talked about Office Space. I was considered as one.
How did I get the win?
Oh, you said it with the Waiting Exhale.
Kids.
Kids is another one, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids.
It's me, Casper.
Yeah. What's the movie? Fresh?
Yep.
That's another one.
So I got it's actually a list because we like
Ferris Bueller.
Yes, but like, so Ferris Bueller is when a cult becomes pop. That's pop now. That's a pop movie.
Yeah,
that's a popular movie from the 80s. Like that's that whole Brat Pack.
Yeah, that is 16 Candles, Breakfast Club.
Yeah, all of that.
Candyman. Hey,
yeah. Sleepaway Camp. I haven't seen that one. Well, we're going to look at the cult classics of yesteryears. A little bit of a twist on it. As you see the number one movie, you're going to be like, probably not. But number 11, anybody seen Adventures in Babysitting?
I have. Yes, I meant to say this. Yeah, Clerks is another one.
Clerks is one.
Yeah, Clerks is definitely a cult.
Snowballing.
Not just sucking a dick on your way through the parking lot.
Great line.
37 dicks. He was like, Randall, help me get over it. He was like, what did he say? He was like,
You hear this chat over here, fellas and ladies.
Be lucky I wasn't 36.
So the Ventures in Babysitting, obviously 80s type of movie, which Jake said is very overrated.
He'll never live it down.
But I'm not too familiar with this movie.
Jay, what you doing with the babysitter?
In the 80s, he wasn't doing shit. He was 2, maybe.
He wasn't even born.
You're a 90s baby, right? You're a 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
2000
born
baby.
96. I was
He
a twinkle in my
a
dad's
2000
eye.
baby. He a 2000 baby.
That's bad.
2000. No, don't do me like that.
Yeah.
I was born in the great times of the 90s.
I can't say I'm an 80s baby.
Everything went down.
I was born in 88. I can't say I'm an 80s baby. I'm a 90s baby. So you're a 2000 baby.
Pretty much.
I refuse to take that.
Except that's the era you're raised in.
So this particular movie, as it states, it centers around Chris Parker as her babysitting gig rapidly goes awry. Funny film has many of the traits that made Chris Columbus such a popular director in the 90s. Never seen this though, but Will, you said you have?
What, the babysitter?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see this horrible movie.
Why did it look like John Cena in the pic?
Which one?
You watch too much wrestling.
The one with the blue hoodie. The pic, it look like John Cena.
We'll file that under.
That look like Weasley from Harry
It does
Potter.
look wrong, Weasley, yeah. Hold on, that kind of looks like Hermione too with the mic. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy, cringeworthy.
So
cringeworthy ranker in there. That's great.
number 10,
Hey,
Heavy
Bree.
Metal. I watched this movie before. It was a hard watch for me. I guess because I had ADD or something.
That's hilarious.
I didn't even see Jack was here. I was like, damn, Will can't.
Thought I
Will
was
kill
good.
it.
Oh, no, Will was Two-Face tonight.
You missed my
What's
crack.
going on with you, Bree? How you
Hey,
doing?
You missed my crack making hillbilly impression. That was
It was good. It was very accurate.
it was like
It
you
was
were
like
there.
we'll have flashbacks of me going down south.
That was
do
a
got
stellar
family
y'all
there,
moment.
Yeah, half my family. Y'all,
This guy.
this guy and his
Yeah,
y'all.
I felt some time when I saw that post.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Oh, I was like, this
What
is
happened?
Y'all,
Who is this dude?
with it.
y'all Ohio guys tripping. Y'all Ohio guys tripping.
No, look, I think it's just I think it's the Ohio thing. I just see too many people in Ohio using y'all. I'm like, you guys aren't even from Kentucky. If you guys were a little lower, I'd fucking accept it.
You're not
Ohio
even
people
from
saying y'all,
Kentucky.
you are
So
not
far.
y'all worthy.
That's good.
So far. Kentucky. It's nothing like us.
So Heavy Metal is number 10. So it said when it was released, Heavy Metal was more than a little revolutionary, composed of a series of animated shorts loosely connected by the presence of a sinister rock known as Lochnar. It was a great deal to the pulp magazine aesthetics. Indeed, many of the vignettes, I guess.
Vigilantes, I believe.
No, it's not vigilantes.
Nope.
Vignetts. Vignettes.
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 Vignettes contained within the story are based on stories from the magazine of the same name. So almost like Creepshow.
Yeah.
Another cult classic.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, they're all self-contained. Yeah.
Yo, Chris is crazy, dog.
Number 9. One of my favorite movies growing up, The Monster Squad. Wolfman's got narcs. Love this movie growing up, man. You haven't seen this, I highly recommend this. My kids enjoyed it as well.
Never
a
seen
movie
this.
to watch this weekend.
Who's in this movie?
So this movie, you've got
Andre Gower. Nobody super famous. I'm seeing
nah,
Tom
nah.
Tom Noonan. Ashley Bank. Yeah, this is like the definition of a cult. I don't know none of these people.
Creep Show, Tales from the Crypt.
Number 8, Dazed and Confused.
There go your joint.
All right.
Jake, when did you see this last year, right?
What, me?
Yeah.
I've seen this movie like 50 times, and I think I see it the first time when I was in grade school.
Okay. What was that movie that recently that like last year that he came up on and he was watching it regularly?
Oh shit. I remember this. What was it?
Because he was like, why didn't nobody tell me about this? I can't remember what it was though.
What was that? It was a revelation for him. It was great. I can't remember.
I wish I knew now. Now I'm wondering about my damn self.
In addition to being one of the best known coming of age comedies in the 90s, Dazed and Confused is also famous for its cast, most of whom went on to gain significant fame despite the film's lackluster performance. I think Will had said that earlier about a cult classic.
Yeah.
Didn't do too well at the box office.
Right, yeah.
However, Matthew McConaughey's character, David Wooderson,
aka
more than a little creepy. Huh?
AKA Chris Vick.
Hey, right on time. Moving along. You're gonna have us get subpoenaed.
What is your connection to the one Chris Vick? I said, look, it was the podcast, man. I don't really know.
How about you ditch the two geeks? Come up.
Why did he mail you things? I was like, I fucking don't know.
That part. What was in the contents of those packages?
He had how many women in his basement?
Number 7, Fast Times at Richmond High.
Just messing with you, Chris.
Hollywood has long had a fascination with the lives of high schoolers, and one of the examples of the teen drama is Fast Time at Richmond High. With a sprawling cast of characters, it depicts a fascinating cross-section of high school life. It's undeniably funny film, but there are some things that seem more than a little cringe from the standpoint in 2023.
You can't make any of these movies now, but this is one of the ones that everybody loves. This is like one of the true definitions of a cult classic.
I think I'm going to see this movie like once or twice, maybe.
Like Jay said, we want to see some tags.
Yep.
Hey, that was the 80s, man. Porgies.
Yep. It's all cool, baby.
Fucking bush everywhere.
No one is talking about your subpoenas. Number 7 is a great movie.
That's great.
Number 6, Waiting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Didn't make the list. Hey,
dude. You made high on the list too, bro. Look at you.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, within the first 10 minutes, y'all gonna be fucking crying. You got any minute lockets on that shit?
Yeah, he's funny as hell, so I definitely could see liking this.
It's a whole, to me, Coach is gonna go through the reading, man. So go through it, man. But it's a good one.
The early 2000s was a bit of a golden age for indie comedies, many of which take a particular delight in pushing the boundaries of good taste. Waiting from 2005 is about what one would expect from a film like this one, focusing as it does on the disenchantment and raunchy waitstaff at a franchise restaurant. It does, however, feature some notable cast members, including Ryan Reynolds, Justin Long, Anna Faris, and Louis Guzman.
Louis Guzman. Fucking comedy, this shit.
What the hell? One of the games the wait staffs like to play is exposed to genitalia to the co-workers. It's called the penis game.
Yo,
hear about your sub penis.
Yo, they are crazy as fuck, yo. Oh man. Y'all gonna watch that shit like, what the fuck is this, dog?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go watch this tonight.
No, tune in and let me know how y'all think of it. This was, oh shit, make me want to watch this shit tonight. Oh man, and I worked in a restaurant actually, so I mean, yeah, y'all fucking people crazy.
Number 5, 8 Crazy Nights. I just watched this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Some cult classics become what they are because of the way they push the envelope of good taste, often to extraordinary degree. Even by such standards, however, 8 Crazy Nights is truly extraordinary. And though it is refreshing to see an animated holiday special taking place at Hanukkah, everything else about the film was juvenile to begin with and has only gotten worse in the 20 years since its release.
And that's a technical foul.
Oh man,
I've never seen this.
number 4, Chasing Amy. I saw this in college.
Ooh, hell yeah!
I've
Another
heard stories
Kevin
about
Smith
this
movie.
but I've never seen it.
All his movies, he's like the stoner Tarantino, where all his
Yep.
movies
Yep.
are classics as well, called classics.
Writer director Kevin Smith made a movie about a lesbian protagonist at the time when LGBTQ characters rarely took center stage in motion pictures. Audiences and critics love Chasing Amy, but it hasn't translated well to modern sensibilities, mainly because of the character Alyssa Jones is a straight man's fantasy.
It happens sometimes.
Hey, I'll take Lauren and her friend. You heard?
Cheech and Chong, definitely. Showgirl is probably another classic too. Yeah, he's right.
Yep.
The Outsiders. Yep. Did Blades make the list? I don't think we saw it yet.
We'll find out.
The story of the killer lawnmower.
We got 3 on the list.
Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, okay. Number 3, Barbarella.
This looks too old.
It's Jane Fonda, so it is old.
It's from the 60s.
Right.
I called it. My dad probably wasn't even born
Knock
yet.
the dust off.
Though today, Jane Fonda is probably best known for starring in Gracie and Frankie. And in 1960, she appeared in a variety of comedies and other films. One of the most notable, which is Barbarella. Fonda plays the title character as Space Adventurer. Is one of the actress's most noted performances from the decade, and her natural charisma as a performer more than makes up for whatever is lacking in the screenplay. See, also, among other things, it is a highly sexualized throughout the film. Or she is highly sexualized throughout the film. So this is just a raunchy Star Wars, I'm assuming.
It looks like
Looks
it,
like
yeah.
shit.
Or Star Trek at this time. It came out in the 60s.
Yeah, that's true.
I think looks like all 3 of them. No, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know where you were going. Where were you going?
They're going to the
Stop.
They're
You
going
gotta
to the
stop. You gotta
bedroom.
finish your whole thought.
They go into the bedroom. They look like they taking her to the bedroom. They got did no good.
And that was number 2 or number 3?
That was number 3. That ready for number 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
She said,
The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Oh shh.
God Must
Never
Be
heard of
Crazy,
it.
like so many films in the 1980s, is very much a product of its time. Focusing on Z, a member of the Sand tribe, Dr. Andrew Stein, a white scientist, and Kate Thompson, his assistant. The film follows them as their lives and fates become increasingly intertwined after Z and his tribe discover a Coke bottle on their lands.
Coca-Cola changed everything.
And that's the real shit too.
Yep, that's the real shit. It's the real can, the real bottle, the real
Glass, yeah,
barrel.
glass and sugar.
Yeah.
Cane sugar.
And
That's a
cocaine.
Mexico's.
Ay, papa.
And number 1, I know it's number 1 because I saw it beforehand, and it should be number 1, but it could not be made today. Any ideas?
Yo, listen here. There's a whole bunch of movies in the 80s, man. Listen. We going 60s,
Sean
70s,
Penn.
80s.
Scarface.
Nope.
Nah. Scarface can be made today. As long as there's a rapper in the world, Scarface can be made.
I'm gonna reveal it. Drum roll, please. Friends of the Nerds.
Yeah, right. Hey, yo.
Ain't no way it can be made today.
Oh, no.
Everything
Yo.
that is frowned upon in society, something that should be frowned upon, is contained in this movie.
Yeah.
From LeVar and his antics to the grape scene that's in here.
Rhymes with grape.
Bullying.
All that shit. Yo.
All that shit.
First sense of humor movie I've ever watched, where I was literally laughing. I knew like this is a laugh, and this is what makes you laugh. Like, yeah, shit. This shit right. And would they have like 5 or 6 of these shits?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah,
this around the time when you had, like I said, you had Porky, you had Police Academy, the real raunchy stuff from the 80s.
Oh man, listen.
Yeah, the 80s was wild.
Couple movies I gotta watch. I gotta watch this now.
PCU, yeah.
Bloodsport's dope, dog. Shout out to Bloodsport. I grew up on that.
Party has got to go. Hey, PCU was hilarious.
Oh, I forgot about this. One of the plot lines: the nerds install cameras to spy on naked sorority girls. They just broke all type of laws.
Yeah, that's sexual harassment. I mean,
yeah,
rough.
Good movie though. Okay, since we was born in that era and we watched it in that era, is it okay for us to laugh at it still?
I don't give a shit. That shit was
no, I don't give a shit either. Jake, I don't think you can laugh at it, Jake. You're a 2000 baby.
Yeah, you're too young, man. Your core values don't align with that.
You might get in trouble, Jake.
You're banned
by the millennials.
Huh?
They want to start wilding out.
I know, right? They don't get to have a say. They ate Tide Pods.
You got Nick Cannon. Wow, now.
So, but those are the top 11 cult classics. Appreciate y'all's participation this evening.
Revenge of the Nerds and Waiting was on there. I actually thought that Revenge of the Nerds would be on there, but like you said, I didn't think it would be one on the list. But now you say all that, yeah, it deserves to be 1 or 2 on the list.
That shit won't even make it past the what they do when they do like the ideas on the board when they be coming up with concepts of movies. What is that called?
Yeah,
I know
concept board. Yeah.
Yeah, mom's definitely had me on all that. Bloodsport, Chris. Bloodsport was another one too, man. Bloodsport was fire. I loved everything that it's set up to be. Like one of the movies, like when I look at a movie, I'm just like from beginning to end, just like keep me intrigued. That whole movie is like from beginning to end.
Would y'all consider Friday as a cult classic?
Kinda, but it crossed over into pop though.
Yeah.
It's so culturally big and important that it can't just be a cult anymore. There's a few like that go that route that get so big. It's like, yeah, well, you can't. It's not a cult anymore. If the entire planet likes what you're doing.
Exactly, because now it's played Friday's played on every station.
I agree with that. I agree with that. That's the problem with stoner movies becoming cult classics, like Half Baked, Dude, Where's My Car, Pineapple Express.
They're huge, so
they have their own community because they're stoner movies. It's hard to become a cult classic with that title.
But I would still say Half Baked is definitely a cult classic. Half Baked is for sure one. It could have been on that list easily.
Yeah. Would you put Super Troopers on here?
Yeah. Again, but that's another one that grew to maybe be bigger than what it than its little cult grew. But I think initially, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Super Troopers. Like it got to be cult because it was big but another studio wouldn't pick it up, so they had to crowdfund the second movie. So like that's pretty.
That's why it took so long.
Well, at first they weren't even gonna do it, and then they were like, "Then we don't have the money," and then they actually, the fans raised a bunch of money, and then I think finally a studio matched it, and then they made the movie.
I enjoyed it. I saw it as a standalone movie.
Yeah, it was just like, I mean, they were together. They got the band back together, so that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you had Rob Lowe, that was hilarious. So was it Rob Lowe?
I think it was Rob Lowe.
Yeah, it's Rob Lowe. He's Canadian.
Rocky Horror Picture Show was not on here.
Should have been.
Yep.
Yeah. For sure.
You ready for a break?
Yeah, we can do a little break.
We gonna take a break. No. We gonna be back in about 15 or 20. Appreciate y'all hanging out with your boys on the Chuckity Chop Up.
Smoking back here, taking a shit.
Little J's Donuts and more. Located in Harahan at 1301 Hickory Avenue. Come in for donuts, savory breakfast, king cakes, and more. Check us out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or on our website, littlejsdonuts.org.
Back at it like we mad at Louisiana, tune in, man, and get some goddamn Little J donuts.
You got a topic, or are you just gonna be a bystander in this damn show?
What?
Xavier already won. Xavier already won. What are you possibly doing now?
Watching the Jets.
Tough. I was gonna say that, but I'm like, yeah, it's kind of how to say it.
Why would anybody watch that trash ass team?
They're the number one team in the NHL. What the fuck you talking about? Oh man, this guy.
They've been rolling. They've been rolling. They've been rolling.
That's why I told Coach, I was like, I understand you said go on to the Rangers, but the Stars are doing all right. Don't turn your head on the NHL.
Oh, it's all great. Man, I am in full Ranger mode. February the 18th. Pitchers and catchers report. Let's go.
Watching ice soccer and shit.
Hell yeah.
Ice soccer? Nice.
Ice soccer.
I like that.
Who mentioned? Was that James or Lewis?
James always calls
James. He said that. Oh, he said that to Sean last year.
He does it all the time. That's just funny.
Yeah.
Huh. So I don't know. I got a topic. Let's see. What's this? Who we gonna work with here? My topic is hot mics. We heard some funny stuff here and there, but once I went into searching into hot mics, a lot of these are like, you know what? I'm just gonna run them. I'm gonna run a couple. See how it goes. We got some sports ones. We got some political ones. We got a whole bunch, man. But let me see where we're gonna start.
We're about to get us fly tonight.
Yeah, it really does feel that way. That's why I'm like easing into this, because I'm thinking like, I don't know. Let me see.
We talked about movies, conspiracies. So
yeah,
we already
it's been a wild one. It's been a wild one. Let me think. What you got going on over there?
Joel Embiid. He got fined for the DX suck it last year.
He did
it twice tonight.
They're beating Joker in them right now.
He always gets the best of Joker when they play.
Yeah.
I mean, the Nuggets end up winning the game and shit, but he shit. That's it.
I mean, he put up better numbers, but he loses. That's not getting the best.
Well, what's our bracket fight tonight? Well, I don't think Will's going to bracket fight tonight.
I don't know. I might do it. I might not. But like, I mean, when
you
say it like that, kind of makes it seem like that's what we want. No,
it's different. We want.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I want to do some funny hot mic movements, but a lot of these are like intense. If anyone could drop an F-bomb in the East Room of the White House, it's Vice President Joe Biden. Big fucking deal is how the gleeful Vice President summed up Obama's healthcare and reform in 2010. Yeah, I don't know. These are boring. I don't like. I thought they were gonna be better than fucking just political shit. Yeah, hold on. This is funny though. Sports ones are always funny. We got some hot mics right quick. Their win. Someone's
not happy with the alignment.
They are trailing the Texans 14-7. Gabbert cannot find anyone. Try to secure that football as he runs it out.
Manning to the outside, and that is complete to Reggie Wayne.
I'm seeing a theme here.
You heard Earl Thomas.
Yeah. Offense, number 62. Give you opportunity. That's not fucking holding.
Harvey Dahl. And another penalty flag.
Well, and there is a yellow marker out.
That's going to be a hold.
Fucking shit.
Another conference on this thing.
It's Martin forcing me. That was, God damn it.
I'd like to apologize for that. He didn't know his microphone.
Catching the refs.
On this thing.
Oh, no.
5 minutes. The Jets are coming out.
What time we
Flying.
My man
Okay,
Gino.
go to the little boys' room for a second.
Geno Smith with 5 minutes.
Philip Lindsay will pick it up inside the 10. Make a couple people. You hear some of the emotion and enthusiasm from our excellent on-field audio microphones.
Passing. Boy, high-pitched and a flag. Did his voice crack?
No gain on the play. Let's see who the call's against.
Throws for White underneath. Curls back to the inside. And he's taking down Nathan Gary among the tacklers along with Camus Gruget Hill.
That's Tom.
A little ticked off. As you can hear. He's still screaming at people out there, but he's...
Mahomes. Did I hear come on? Come on. I'm already standing here. Come on.
And that's a fumble is what we have there, recovered by the 49ers. Mike Ferrer, thank you very much. We'll come your way again for another crazy call. For about 4.
I like the call, and I like the way that Kendall Hunter hit it up in there. That was power football. That is what the San Francisco 49ers want to be. They want to be a team that runs the ball convincingly.
That is run the rock.
So Jenkins, obviously unhappy that he was caught on the other side of the line.
After the play, personal foul and necessary roughness. Offense number 86.
I was just kidding around.
Oh, comes out. Take a look. Oh, man.
Oh, he was goofing around with.
Brady wants an explanation.
I remember this.
Hold on.
No, I'm not.
Something else, though.
My God, Romo.
You see people on the ground on the backside of
But Mukamara has seen plenty in this first half.
Kardashian.
Let's add Kardashian to the audible tree this week.
Fuck Reggie. Fuck Reggie.
Rex Bryan, he says. Yo, one of my favorites ever. I caught it live too. It wasn't even on the video. So Aqib Talib had been talking shit to Brady and to the Pats after he left when he used to be here. Then he went to the Broncos for a while.
Yeah,
and he was talking mad shit. And we ended up facing him, and we are smoking the Broncos. And I think it was like in the fourth quarter. It got mad quiet. You couldn't hear anything. And Brady got to the line and he was like, he pointed dead at Aqib and was like, what's the score? Yeah, that dude Brady be taking hearts out, man. That's just funny.
Brady talking all types. Him, Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. It gets crazy.
It gets real.
That was boring. I don't like that one though. All right. Well, some of these hot mics that I've seen in terms of like political shit. Let's see. This is a funny one, I think. I hope. What's going on with our country? I know that much. That's funny.
It's 10 p.m. Stanford and Sons is on Pluto TV. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Take care, Chris, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you showing up. Nope, not the one I wanted. Doobie. What is it? Oh, okay.
More inflation. What a stupid son of a.
Who's he talking to on there?
Who was he talking to? He said
more inflation. What a stupid son of a.
Process, I agree. And which you, and I told her your offer too. Well, it's only if it's if she's gonna, or if she needs the ground repairs, as it were. Because obviously, if she goes out, she's got to succeed, as it were. Whereas I can go out and just. See, the irony is that what they need to do is get Syria to get Hezbollah to stop doing this.
What?
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing up there? He's a jack.
Nicolas Sarkozy called Benjamin Netanyahu a liar during a conversation with US President Barack Obama at last week's G20 summit in Cannes. It was inadvertently broadcast when the pair left a news conference with their microphones still turned on. Mr. Obama replied by saying, "You may be sick of him, but I have to deal with him every day."
My last election, after my election, I have more flexibility. I understand. I trust this
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you think it plays as a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a.
That might be the best thing of his presidency, right
Yeah,
there.
he ain't done shit else. That's
He might, dog, man, my man, Barack got beef with his man Kanye. Dog, that was Shawtown, baby.
Well, he just says he's a jackass. I mean, Kanye be doing some wild boy shit for sure.
Kanye going Kanye.
Kanye, go get that motherfucker.
He is. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had better hot mic moments, but I didn't like the way the videos. I gotta make my own, I guess. But you gotta find all that shit and put them together.
Hot mic.
I saw a good one, and I couldn't find it anymore. It's been a good show though. I like y'all topics for sure.
Chop it up, man. Hey. At the end of the night, man, I like humor. I love humor. And
yeah,
I got some good laughs, man. Peyton Manning, man, yo. It's crazy too. I love that sports have the mic up session now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are more heard, things like that. But Peyton Manning used to be one of the funniest motherfuckers too. Him and Jeff Saturday used to get into the craziest shit.
Yeah, because they would argue like they were married. It was hilarious.
Yeah, they did.
They're arguing today, man.
Shout out. Who you got?
Shout out to everybody who came through. Appreciate y'all. Y'all did a great job in the chat. Shout out to you fellas, man. And shout out to the brand.
Shout out to the brand, man. Shout out to everybody again, as Will said, man, that came through. Shout out to everybody that tapped on the platforms that we are on. And like we said, man, every night, man, something new excitement, new lives, same people though, man. And that's where unity's bonded. So that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna continue to strive, man. And you know, next week's chop up. New topics to discuss, man. And like I said, man, if anybody has an interesting topic, hit either four of us up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you want to be talked about, and we'll get it there.
Shout out to you fellas, man. Shout out to everybody that hung out with us tonight. We appreciate the unwavering support. Bring your friends, your family with you. Hang out with us. Continue to grow this brand and do this thing. Because the more we get in here, the more we can put back into it, the more we can have fun. So let's do this.
Do this, man.
Jake?
What's up?
You got a shout out?
Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out for
so glad you joined the show today.
Shout out for the 3rd, 5th, and 4th return. I appreciate all y'all. And yeah, I'm still waking up.
Go Jets, apparently.
Go Jets.
Appreciate y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow for the Parlay Perspective at 7:32. Take us out, baby.
Semi Sosa.
Here we go.
Find this podcast and others on STWF TV, the Podcasting Network, wherever you get podcasts.